Hey y'all. Hey y'all, I got a bear over my head. It's Lauren. It's quarantine but cute. I feel like it's been a really long week since the last show. I don't know, time is still sort of not making sense to me. But welcome to the show. I'm super stoked for tonight. Hi, Greg. We have director Julie Pacino on, and she's going to talk about her new short, Harmony in Gold. She just gave me an advance copy, and I literally had 5 minutes left, and I had to do the show. So we're going to talk about it in just a second. I'm so excited to have everybody here. Julie is just going to join. I'm waiting for her. And it's crazy to think that I've been doing Quarantine But Cute now for, it'll be a year in March. So Julie's been on the show. Now this will be her third time, and here she is. So let's welcome Julie Pacino to Quarantine But Cute. Hi, Valerie. Hi.
Oh my God, hi.
Dude, it's been a minute.
I know, how are you? So good to see you.
I'm so great. You look fantastic. Are you still on the
I
broccoli
do?
almond diet?
I look fantastic.
Yeah, dude.
I'm beautiful. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm beautiful.
Hey, I've had a very weird long day. I'm so sorry. It's like we're in post-production land on one thing and in development on another thing. So I don't even know if this is even really happening, but
I know. Look behind you is so funny. It's like it's reminding me of Charlie Day in Always Sunny when he's got the crazy board in the back and he's trying to figure out everything.
Yeah, Barney. You know Barney.
Is that your production schedule behind you?
There is no schedule. Only now. I live here now.
Well, welcome to the show. Welcome back. You're my buddy and you're an incredible director. And I just saw the first cut of Harmony in Gold.
Oh, that's the final cut, actually. That's the finished
Is it the final
film.
cut?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh my God, it's so good. I was wondering, I was like, what's she gonna do more? Because this is great. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about that. And people watching, we're so happy to have you here. We're with director Julie Pacino, live from Los Angeles, talking about her new short. Feel free to hop into the comments or the little question mark. We're going to do a Q&A throughout this chat for the next hour. I feel kind of the same way. I've been doing a lot of projects too. So I'm like, how is it already Wednesday? But here we are. So let's chat about this new project, babe.
I've lost you.
Ruh-roh. Where'd she go? It's okay.
There you are.
The internet's twirling. You're back. You're back. Go ahead.
Okay, there you are. I missed everything that you just said. What happened?
No, I was just saying, welcome back. We both had like a really kind of weird day, and I can't believe it's like already Wednesday. Not like a bad day, but I'm not my normal like hosting self, but it's kind of better that way because I just want to be me and like
fuck it, let's just catch up.
Fuck it, let's catch up. People can peek into like our actual friendship, so
like
let's
little voyeurs that they are, they can just pop in and say, whoa, we're talking about art.
So Harmony in Gold, before we get there, let's talk about, since last year, pandemic, everything, like it was obviously a lot and we didn't know when we were going to go back to shooting. You were doing other projects before this one, right?
Yeah, it's been quite a year. We released a short film called Hard Work that I think I talked about last time I was on your show.
You did.
That we released, and that was in May, and then
on Pornhub.
Yes, we released it on Pornhub. It's not a pornographic film, but it is about porn. So we partnered with them, did a release, went super well. And then, we didn't shoot anything this year. I mean, there was a couple, some commercial work that we did, but really the end of 2020 was focused on finishing Harmony in Gold and then prepping for for this new feature that I'm writing that we're hoping to get going at some point soon. But you know, it's like so unpredictable with COVID. It's hard to tell what's going to line up when. But yeah, just this week finished my short film Harmony and Gold that you just watched. I think you're the second person to watch it fully finished, completed in its entirety. You're the second person. Yeah, you.
I feel so honored.
I know. You should. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Harmony and Gold, because first of all, it was shot beautifully. Who shot this film?
Yeah, that's my producing partner and DP, Aaron Meinhardt. He's shot my last 3 short films and is a genius. And yeah, it's beautiful. He crushed it. And
let's talk about some of the actors, because you definitely have a muse.
Yes. Oh, I do. My muse is Daniel Day-Lewis. And so I use him in all my stuff. He's so kind to be in my short films. And in this one, he's playing a character named Emma. Well, he's playing Fern Cozine playing Emma. It's one of his biggest transformations to date. So yeah, this is the third thing I've worked on with Daniel Day-Lewis as Fern Cozine.
So Fern Cozine, up-and-coming actor, becoming sought after in Hollywood, especially in the independent space. Let's talk a little bit about, can we talk a little bit about her character?
Yeah, she plays this, a girl who's you know, in this cult and is trying to sort of rebel against the rules and structures of the cult, and she throws this big party and she meets this other girl named Grace, who's played by Sarah Rich, and the two of them just have this sort of instant friendship connection, and it turns into this, you know, sort of whirlwind of an evening where they concoct a plan to rob a bank, and you know, both of them are sort of searching for freedoms in their own way, and then things go horribly wrong for both of them, and yeah, I don't want to spoil the movie or anything, but it's a pretty wild ending. And
yeah, really... So I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen the last 5 minutes.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, because I obviously had to get on our interview.
Yeah.
And I'm literally watching it like jaw dropped, because I had and I'm not going to give it away. I had no idea the plot twist that was going to happen at the very tail end, and that's when you remember, oh, it's a short film, so like you gotta wait to give that moment.
Yeah. It's
almost like you can't even build up to it. It's like pow in your face all of a sudden there, and I was like, we're remix what? And then I had to get on the call, or on the, I keep saying get on the call, but
yeah, that's crazy. You must, yeah, that's a very intense time to tap out of that movie. But yeah, you kind of got the gist of where it was going. Yeah, there's a wild twist ending that where, you know, the film sort of strays into this like symbolic, metaphoric, like allegorical field, and it ends, and you're kind of just like, oh, I don't know if that was literal or not, but I was terrified. So
I think what I love about your films and your friendship is it's always awkward, weird, but I can trust it.
Cool. I love that.
Like that's kind of the vibe. It's like
awkward, weird, but I can trust it. I'm gonna put that in my business plan. I think that's good. That should be on my resume. I'm awkward and I'm weird, but you can trust me. That's great. I love that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
That was me.
Actually, I'll just put that in quotes on the poster of the movie, maybe, like as a testimonial. Awkward and weird, but I trusted it.
And sorry for the hair zhuzh. I'm getting used to my new haircut.
Same. I just got a haircut. I look like the Beatles.
You look great. Can we talk about the fact that the last time I was talking to you, you were literally eating almonds and broccoli, and now you're a supermodel?
Yo, I haven't stopped eating almonds and broccoli for the past 2 years. It's just what I eat. It's so good. I recommend it to everyone.
I wish I had your discipline. You look great.
Thank you. You look great too. What's going on? Look, you know who looks great? Look at this fucking guy. Look at this.
Oh my God. Wait, is that a cutout of Jim?
Yeah, that's Jim O'Neill. This is a Tiny Apples board
Oh,
member, Jim O'Neill.
it's
Oh,
a pillow. Okay. That like took me a second. I obviously knew that wasn't him, but I couldn't see the way the camera is. I'm like, is that a cardboard cutout?
Yeah, he's very serious, and he's our board member. So if anyone wants to pitch Tiny Apples any projects, you're gonna have to get through.
Oh my God, I love it. I want to be like, you know how like Quentin Tarantino has like cameos of certain people, and he always will bring back somebody like, oh God, I can't think of the person right now that I'm thinking. Like Bruce Willis, right, has been in a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
And like, not that it's a cameo, he really has a role, but I want to be Bruce Willis. No, I want to be like the one like weird person that just says one thing in all of your films.
Oh, cool. I love that.
Like, I don't need to be famous. I just want to be a working actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that. Who would want to be famous anyway? That's a ridiculous thing to want.
Fucking ridiculous.
Seems miserable.
Yeah.
But I love that for sure. I'm gonna muse off that for my next one. I'll just have you pass by and say some weird shit, and then just keep going.
Yeah, I'll just be like, "Here's the paper."
No, that's too normal.
Okay. What would be a good one?
Just probably something about like I don't know, just a bunch of letters with not enough vowels. We'll figure it out.
Spaghetti. I don't know.
No, I was just thinking spaghetti. It's very weird that you said that.
Are we that connected? What?
We must be. Yeah, I was thinking spaghetti. I'm not kidding. I was really thinking spaghetti.
Will you do an ugly face with me? Okay, I feel better now. So let's talk a bit about Tiny Apples. This is your production company that you literally started like, what, a year ago?
We started it officially on February 14th, 2020. Yeah.
Dude.
We're a bunch of little tiny lovers.
So are you producing just your work, or are you bringing on other people eventually for other projects? Like,
yeah, we're producing. This year we've been officially brought on to a couple, three different three projects outside of what we're developing in-house. So just as strictly as producers, creative, and little line producing. Never hurt anyone.
nice. So who's your creepy partner in the back besides Jim?
He's not allowed to. He's not.
Foxy.
And Foxy. Oh, you're talking about Foxy. Yeah, that's Foxy.
The human being.
Oh, that's Aaron.
Hey.
Yeah.
He's the one who shot Harmony and Gold and Nowhere to Go and Hard Work. It's my producing partner, cinematographer, homie. And
You
this
did
is
a great
Foxy.
job.
Thank you.
Aww.
Foxy did a great job too.
Foxy did really well. She was our post supervisor, actually. And she came down hard on us sometimes, but that's what you need. You need that sort of voice in your life that
Accountability.
when you're in production, you need that voice that just kind of tells you, you got to keep pushing and you got to keep grinding. And you can't stop and you can't give up.
It's so true. So someone's asking, what influenced the name Tiny Apples?
Tiny Apples was, when we were on set, you remember, we were on set making Connecting the Dots, which Lauren worked on as a producer. And there was like a bunch of apple references in that movie because it had a very like Adam and Eve Garden of Eden type vibe. And so one of the things, do I have it? One of the things that I had, I don't, was, actually I do, hold on.
Yeah,
Damn,
go ahead.
it's not worth it.
You have plenty of
fuck it,
time.
I'll get it. Aaron, I'll leave Aaron on the call. Everyone's coming.
Where are you? Are you in a secret bunker?
Honestly, I'm in hell is where I am, but
because of editing or what? You're done with editing.
So this is like a little pillow, you see, right?
I see it.
Okay. And it's like designed to look like a little sack of apples, right? So this was on set of Connecting the Dots, and Chad White,
oh God,
sweetheart that he is,
hi Chad,
picked it up and was like, me and my DP were in the middle of a really heated conversation and it was super stressful. And Chad White just like interrupts the conversation and holds this up and goes, "Hey Julie, are there really tiny apples in this thing?" And I'm like, "No, Chad." And I'm like, "Are you being serious right now?" And he was, and it was hilarious and everyone started laughing. And so it just became this like reminder to like not take yourself too seriously and to have fun and to just like, we're just making movies. No one's Aaron just handed me. You have a whole.
Oh, it is a baby tiny apple.
You have little tiny apples.
What do you
These
think
are
of those?
what?
Are those real?
Yeah, they're actually made of LSD. So these, if you ever like, this is what you. We'll get into that maybe later or another time. But yeah, these are our little tiny apples.
Did I tell you what happened to me a couple months ago in the desert?
What? No. Speaking of LSD, what happened to you in the desert?
I'm going to tell you a quick story.
Go for it.
Oh, you're going to love this one. So, y'all, I went to my friend Sarah's house. She lives in Joshua Tree. And I woke up from a nap and I wanted fruit. And there was no fruit. Okay. And I saw this bag of Sour Patch Kids. And naturally, I was thinking, don't have an apple? Eat a Sour Patch Kids. So I put my little hand in the Sour Patch, put it in my mouth, couple blue ones and a red one, and I went back to bed. I woke up probably not even 30 minutes later, and I was having the worst panic attack of my life. I thought I was dying. And I remember calling my mom. It was midnight East Coast and being like, I can't breathe. I think I'm going to die. I don't know what's happening. And Sarah's like trying to calm me down. And I was like, yeah, I woke up and I ate this thing. And she goes, and I'm on the phone with my mom and Sarah's next to me at her house. And she goes, well, what did you eat? And I said, Sour Patch Kids.
It was weed.
And she goes, Lauren, hang up the phone. That was LSD.
What? It was LSD?
Yeah. So I tripped for like 10 hours in the desert and saw constellations in the stars and cried to a photo of Chief Joseph, this Native American tribal leader. That was a photo in her house. The records were dancing. The flowers were dancing. I had like the most incredible experience of my entire life. And it was a complete accidental dosage.
Love it. Do you think you would have done it if it weren't for the accidental dosage? Like, were you?
No.
Yeah, so. That's
no,
cool.
I did it when I was younger. I did a lot of drugs when I was younger, and I just don't really do that anymore. I'll eat edibles, like, maybe some mushrooms here and there, but.
That's amazing. Wow, that's scary, but crazy.
But yeah, dude, it was, thank God I was in a safe space with somebody who had tons of artwork, like life-size artwork pieces in their home, and everything was just going like this. I remember at one point screaming, going, my mind is beautiful and insane. I did a cooking show. I did a 45-minute cooking show on how to boil water.
On acid?
Myself on LSD.
Oh my God, how do we see that?
Yeah,
Give the people what they want. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to send it to you because you'll be the first person to ever see it.
Please send it to me as soon as we hang up. I can't wait. That's amazing.
It's insane. So anyway, if you're just joining, we're talking about LSD, tiny apples, and Julia Pacino with her new film, Harmony and Gold. They're not all related, but they're kind of related. Oh my God. Yes. So
they're all
Julie
related.
Become a friend of mine over the years, and I truly admire her work. And we are speaking about her new film. And like, if you were to, and I don't want to do this to you, but I'm going to do it. When we talk about your filmmaking style, what would be like the best way to describe it? Because it's very out there in a really refreshing way, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like Homeward Bound meets Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Really? Homeward Bound?
You ever see Homeward Bound? You ever see that movie? Did you guys ever see that movie, Homeward Bound?
Yeah.
I want to know from the audience.
Yeah.
In the back. Did you guys ever see Homeward Bound?
Anybody in the audience?
It's like that. Homeward Bound meets Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Think about it.
Dude. Anyone? Someone said, of course.
They've seen it. Come on. You've seen Homeward Bound.
Person.
It's a rhetorical question, guys.
Not for some people. Some people don't even know who Michael Jackson is.
Michael J. Fox was in Homeward Bound, not Michael Jackson.
Shut up. So this is Quarantine But Cute. I'm Lauren. This is Julie. We want to know where you're watching from. If you have any questions for this fabulous filmmaker. And I want to talk to you about how it's been for you the last few months, because I know you're creating stuff, but how are you feeling?
I feel insane.
What do you mean?
I feel insane because I'm working on a lot of different things at the same time. And so it's a lot of bouncing back and forth. But if I were to sum it up in one word, I would say I feel good. Yeah, I feel good. I'm doing well. A little bit manic in moments, but I've got some great partners here at my company that help keep me on my feet, and some good friends as well. So I'm living in LA, which is, anyone that knows me knows I'm a New Yorker through and through, but recently moved out here. And so, I like it out here. I'm enjoying the lifestyle and the sun and being able to go on hikes and stuff. So that's been really helpful for my mental state. I miss New York terribly, but I think I'm settling in nicely out here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, because we both left New York and had our own reasoning, not just the pandemic, other reasons as well. And do you see yourself going back to live there, or are you going to split time, you think?
I'm trying to get back to living in New York as soon as I possibly can. I love it.
Why?
In LA. New York is my home. I feel like I'm home when I'm there. And so, I guess, hopefully with work and stuff, like I'll always be a little bit bi-coastal. But as of right now, I don't even have a home or an apartment in New York. And so that's sort of a goal of mine, is to get a place, to get a place back. I want to actually buy the house that I grew up in from whoever is living there now. I have this fantasy. Yeah, in Rockland County. I have this fantasy of like going, like one day just showing up at those people's doorstep with just like a bag of cash and just saying like, get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
We said it at the same time.
Yeah. So I'm trying to manifest that.
Someone just said you were not born in New York. They don't know.
I wasn't born in New York. They're right. They're actually right. How do they know that? I was born on Neptune, and then I was FedExed to the moon, and then I was put on a spaceship and landed in New York. No, I mean, yeah, of course. I was born in New York. What do you mean? Guy?
Someone said, love QBQ. I think they mean my show. Thank you. And love your short films, Mr. Pacino. Tiny Apples co-producing King Lear.
Yes. Tiny Apples. Yeah, we're my partner Jake is an amazing actor and producer, and is helping Barry Navidi, who's the lead producer on King Lear. So my partner Jake, my Tiny Apples partner Jake, has been facilitating that and helping with that. So I'm not quite hands-on with it, but obviously want to see that movie get made, as many people probably do. So Jake is doing what he can to make that happen.
Shout out to Barry Navidi. He's incredible. I miss our New York fam. I miss the dinners we would have and the conversations we would have, and just the way New York takes you on adventures that you never realized you were about to happen. That's what I miss the most.
I know, me too. The spontaneity, but I mean, I guess that's not really alive right now anyway, because of this pandemic. So I miss spontaneity just in general. I think just not having to plan and think of everything so far ahead.
Are you getting the vaccine? Are you scared? Are you like, fuck it? Or are you all for it?
No, I've got a bunch of friends that have gotten it, and for sure I'm on a list somewhere, I'm sure. So as soon as it's my turn.
Yeah. I love that you said I'm on a list somewhere, I'm sure.
I mean, I'm on many lists in many places, definitely. But they're hopefully, I think I'm on a COVID vaccine list where they're like, yeah, we'll call her when she's returned. There are people that need it more than I do right now, but
absolutely.
I'm not too scared. I'm not too scared of it.
I'm on a list too. Someone just said, we can send some people to that house to vacate it for you.
Wait, what?
So you were talking about buying your old home, and this guy Steven's like, we get mafia style.
Yo, Steve, what's up? Just fucking DM me. Let's do it. I'm down to strong arm some motherfuckers. Get them out of there. That's my house. That's my home.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm sure they deserve it and stuff, but you know, I'm entitled.
You, she's entitled. Dude, someone said, are we the public able to audition for your films? But I think what they mean is just maybe we the public, maybe they're not an actor.
Yeah.
But how can people audition for your films with your new production company? That's a great question.
Yeah, that is. I guess like I don't know that we have anything that's open for our casting right now, but yeah, I mean, I would say just I don't know, follow me on Instagram or something, and sure if there's a project in specific that you're interested in auditioning in, just message me. I'm like pretty easy to get a hold of, so just hit me up.
So she says, we'll see. But someone says we're still being safe in New York, thank God. Someone
Cool.
said you're so like your dad. Edith, how do you know this? And then I'm studying acting classes. That's so exciting.
Cool.
I'm just trying to make sure we're answering all the questions.
Yeah.
If anyone, keep bringing the questions in. We'll do Q&A throughout all of this. I want to talk about food for a minute because you've been eating so healthy, and I took it away from that. But I want to ask, because I miss LA food so much. Like, is there a restaurant that you're just like, yes?
Yes, it's a restaurant called Ocado, and it's a vegan restaurant, and it has a vegan Caesar salad that is unbelievable. They also have a vegan Caesar salad wrap that some of my friends really love, but I just like the straight up vegan Caesar salad, and all sorts of other things too as well. You know, dumplings and Impossible. It's great. It's super fresh. It's right around the corner. So Ocado Vegan Restaurant in Los Angeles, and I will say, you know, fucking cards on the table, Los Angeles has better food than New York.
I agree.
The pizza, go fuck yourself. You got to get a slice of pizza. If you're in New York, that's pizza. It's not pizza out here. They call it pizza. It's not pizza. But everything else pretty much across the board, I got to say, I give it to Los Angeles. I don't know anything, and my opinion means nothing, but it is my opinion.
Yeah, this is true. She's full of shit. Olivia, your sister's here.
Olivia.
She probably doesn't even remember me, but I remember y'all. In the hotel room, and that's all I'm gonna say. We had a really fun time.
Yeah.
With the fam. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so LA food versus New York food. I learned how to cook in LA, and I worked at Food Network on tons of shows in Los Angeles. That's where I got my start in food TV, working on like Giada De Laurentiis' show and Food Network star. I will never forget the moment I met Paula Deen. Like Paula Deen pre showing her racism, I guess, because she said a bunch of fucked up shit, as we all know.
She was still a closet racist. Okay.
She was still a closet racist at the time. And she was on the phone, and I like adored her at that time before I knew all this about her. This is years before the scandal came out. And I was walking by and I was like, oh, there's Paula Deen. I was like, Paula, I love you. And she was on her flip phone and she was like, oh, hi, honey. I love you too. And took her Virginia Slim out of her mouth and went,
whoa.
And I was like, you're epic. Like it was.
That is epic.
It was a moment. She was, hi, honey. And I was like, hey, honey.
Oh
honey.
my God.
Anyway. If you're just joining, we're with the fabulous director and my friend, Julie Pacino. She has a new film out, Harmony and Gold. Where are people going to be able to see that? When? Give me the details.
You can't see it. I didn't make it for you. I made it for me. You can't see it. No. I don't know. We just literally finished it. So I guess we'll have to show it somewhere sometime to some people. Maybe a festival, maybe not. Yeah, sometime I hopefully within the next, 3 to 4 years, it'll be out.
Shut up. It'll be out way before then, right?
Way before then. Yeah, hopefully soon. Way before then.
So what's, hold on.
Hold up. Where they at though?
Oh, this is funny.
Okay.
If his life depended on it, how much pizza could Max Mizell eat in one sitting?
If his life depended on it, are you fucking kidding me? There is no limit. The guy would eat till he physically exploded, and there were chunks of him all over the walls. That guy can eat so much fucking pizza. Max Meisel's birthday was last Saturday. I believe it was last Saturday. Valentine's Day. Sunday.
If anyone doesn't know who Max is like part of the Julie Fam Bam, and he's an actor, and he was in
You can see Max Meisel on
Hardware.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
Very talented actor, catches work on Pornhub. It was his birthday last Sunday, and we bought him, I would say maybe 50 donut holes, like the little like munchkins. And he's doing a new workout program where he's bulking. He's like trying to gain muscle mass, and then he's gonna like get shredded in the spring or whatever. And so this fat fuck put down like 35 donut holes, just one after the other, and then he sat at my kitchen table in his underwear with his big belly out. Just feeling so happy. I gotta say, he was really thriving in that moment, and I was so happy for him. Yeah, he was electric.
Weird burp. Sorry, guys. I'm not the cutest interviewer today.
Quarantine, but not cute.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But I thought Max was pretty ripped. Did something happen?
He's just Max was is an athlete. He like played football in college, and so he's just like fascinated with the human body. So he's always on some sort of experiment for how to like gain weight, lose weight, put on muscle, take off muscle. And so he's on this new calorie program where he's just having to eat an insane amount of calories every day and just put on mass. And so I think the last time I talked to him, he said his thing was like he had to eat 3,000 calories a day, and he's just like, it's so hard to eat that many calories a day. He's like having to just eat peanut butter from the jar just to like get his calories. And I'm just like, oh my god, poor you. You're eating a lot of food.
I hate men. They can sit there and they can eat whatever the F they want, and I'm like, I look at a dessert and I've gained 10 pounds.
Yeah, exactly, right to the thighs. I know, I feel you.
Someone just asked, actually, what is your favorite dessert? Do you have
chocolate mousse? Yeah, chocolate mousse. Mm-hmm. Just like a nice cup of like fresh French.
Fresh mousse?
Is that like derogatory? I'm not allowed to do that. Anyway, French chocolate mousse in Paris.
I love it. Someone
Sex
just
is
asked
like
me
chocolate in France, right? That's the line. Yeah.
I mean, I like a good plop of poo-looking mousse as well.
No, not poo-looking. Poo tasting.
Poo tasting?
Maybe.
Maybe. Someone just asked me if I was drinking moonshine. Nope. Drinking Kangen water. Drinking my alkaline water.
This is vodka.
Is it? No. You don't drink?
No.
Delicious.
I'm what they call California sober.
What? I never heard that.
Look it up.
I know a California roll. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's crab and avocado, and it's a sushi.
No, like when you do a California roll is when you go to a stop sign in LA and you don't actually stop. You keep rolling.
Oh, yeah.
You know how everybody does the California roll, like no one really stops?
Yeah. Okay, I've actually heard that before, yeah. Isn't a California roll also the sushi thing that I just described?
It is.
That is, right?
With you.
Yeah,
but
cool.
Yeah, it totally was. Someone just said, Julie, what's your favorite Al Pacino movie?
Dog Day Afternoon.
Good answer.
/ Glengarry, Glen Ross, depending on the day.
Mine's Serpico.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Sidney Lumet, can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. So we are here live with Julie Pacino, live from Los Angeles. We are talking about Harmony and Gold and her crazy schedule in the back. And can we see another shot of Jim again?
This is our chief executive at Tiny Apples, Jim O'Neill. He looks surprised, but he's not, okay? Yeah, no.
Where is Jim?
He's in a boardroom, obviously. Look.
No, but where is he right now?
In a boardroom. Is this thing on? Yeah, he's in New York. He's in New York with my mom in a boardroom.
I miss him, and I've surprisingly never met him. It's a sad thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I met your pooch, though. Your pooch is really cute.
I have cute photos of you with Bodhi. He's a
I know I
nutbag.
have cute photos of me with Bodhi too. I use it on my dating profile. It's fucking gets them every
Perfect.
time. Every time.
Perfect. Are you dating?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. What? Oh, is it? Sorry. My producer's saying I'm not allowed to talk about that on air. I'm so sorry. He's giving me the thumbs down. Are you sure? Okay. No, he said no.
All right.
We'll
Copy
talk
that. Moving
offline
on.
about that.
Yeah, moving on, moving on. I don't normally ask you those kind of things, but I just did. Someone said, I love your humor. I'm going to say thank you to me, even though I know it's to Julie, but I'm going to thank me for that as well. Also,
I like how you maneuvered that into. Love that. I love that. They complimented you, and I'm going to go ahead and take it as a compliment
yeah,
from me. Cool.
that's what I was just trying. I don't know.
It worked.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure. Before we go, I want to make sure if anyone has any questions for the talented Julie Pacino, please, please, please put them in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Cool. What's that? A bobby pin?
Yeah. You ever seen one of these things?
Mm-mm. Never heard of it.
This is fun because they make them and you just put them on your lip like this.
That's what those are for.
And then they're just on your lip like that.
All right. I want to talk about food again because I'm really
Okay.
interested because you're a vegan now, right?
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
I mean, no, I'm not vegan. I'm vegan most of the time, but I don't like labels, Lauren. Lauren, is it okay if I call you Lauren?
It's weird, but do it.
Okay.
I prefer babe or bitch.
Okay, babe. So here's the deal. I like to eat mostly vegetables and plant-based stuff, but every once in a while I need a little fish, and every once in a while I'll need some eggs. I like to work out, and so sometimes my muscles are like, "Yo, can you hook us up with some animal protein?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Sure, fine."
What do you do? What's your workout right now?
I try to do as close to 10,000 push-ups a day as possible.
No, you don't.
I try to do as close to 10,000 push-ups a day as possible.
Are you serious right now? Are you lying to me? Look at me.
Yeah, I get to like 50, but I'm always trying to do as close to 10,000 as I can. And I found that it's really sustainable.
I love you. Hey, goals are there for a reason. Someone just asked, Julie, how old are you? She's 12. Where do you get your creative thoughts from? That's a broad question, but I like it.
Where do I get my creative thoughts from? I wish I fucking knew, to be honest, because I'd probably be way more successful and super duper rich. I don't know. I have sort of certain techniques and I guess you could call them crafts for how to kind of get myself into a headspace to receive ideas. But often the best ones, as we know, the best ones just sort of fucking seem to come out of nowhere, I swear to God. And then suddenly it's like, oh shit, this is the thing I got to do now. So, yeah, that's kind of the best answer I've got right now.
That's a great question and answer. So how do you, when you're in the middle of so many projects, stop so you can give that idea some justice and some light so you can then come back to it later? Are you a journaler? Like, what's your process?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely journal, but also, like I said, I just have I've got great partners and my fellow producers who just, help me manage time and, will pick up some of the slack if I have to disappear for a few days and just go into a creative writing hole. So, usually if I'm on a deadline or if there's something that needs to be written, for whatever reason, yeah, I'll just kind of communicate that with my partners and just dip off the grid for a minute and purge as much of it as possible. But yeah, I do. I write in a journal every morning. I try to write every morning. My dreams. I love writing down my dreams. I get a lot of ideas from my dreams, and it's really fun to go back and look at dreams I have had in the past, like the way past, and go like, oh my God, I wrote that scene in a movie. Like I don't even remember having that dream. So
Wow.
I'm big on dream life. Yeah.
That's so funny. I met this woman on Clubhouse named Lainey. She's like a dream analyst. And because I kept having these like dreams about murder recently. And I'm like, I was like killing people in my dreams. And I'm like, I feel crazy. And I would wake up because they were so visceral and so vivid. And I was like, what is wrong with me? And she's like, no, that's actually like really good. And I'll tell you why.
That's really good.
And then, like, I don't remember what she said, but I know that I'm not a killer.
No, well, you're not, but Dream Lauren has like murdered a lot of people, it sounds like.
And had a lot of sex recently.
Nice.
So
Hey.
I guess
At
that's
least someone is.
sex and murder. It's a drama forever in my head.
Those are two of my favorite things.
Do you like trivia?
I like trivia. I like tradition. I get curious about outer space, and my hobbies include photography and usually any sort of seasoning on vegetables has become a real thing that I like to do.
Well, yeah, you can only eat plain vegetables for so long, but I admire your eating for fuel and not fun.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to eat for fun, though. That's a blast. There are these things called keto bites that I am
That's your fun
with.
cheat day?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
I'll
so
turn
good.
you on to them. They'll either ruin your life or you'll hate them.
In the meantime, I just got a delivery of 6 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. So,
What flavor?
oh my God. Okay. So there's 2 boxes of French toast.
2 boxes of French toast. They have French toast Girl Scout cookies now?
It's new. They look like little toasts and they have icing on one side. And then I got Samoas, which are not called Samoas anymore. I can't remember the name. Then I got lemonade cookies. I got Thin Mints. Duh.
We need to French toast Girl Scout cookies have to go on the board.
Save
We
the
need
Girl
to get
Scouts.
we're going to get that added as a priority, top priority on the board, which our top priorities go on the bottom. That's how we do things at Tiny Apples.
Red, though.
We prefer to be on the bottom. And
Yeah.
In red.
I love that he's putting it on the board right now. I'm dying. And also, you can just go to Girl Scouts of America, or I think it's girlscouts.com, and you can order a box from a local troop, and they'll mail it to you. That's what I did.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like, if you want the French toast cookies, you got to buy it from a Girl Scout.
Okay. We're doing that. French toast cookies? That's unbelievable, dude. You guys. What?
I know. I may do like a whole video of me just eating the cookies. And then I got Lady Gaga Oreos.
Are those like part of Girl Scouts, or is that a separate thing?
That's a separate thing. I'm kind of on a cookie binge right now. It's my new boyfriend. I don't want to talk about it.
Where's Elise? Elise and I, my good friend and producing partner, Elise, and I, when I was in New York for Christmas, we went to town on a box of Oreos because I never knew that Oreos are good if you dip them in milk. Like, what a fucking idiot. I'm 31 years old. I did not know that. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that. And so we started dipping Oreos in milk, and man, oh man, did we not eat an entire box, just the two of us, within like 8 minutes. So Lady Gaga Oreos.
So you can buy them on Oreo.com. I don't work for Oreo. I just love Lady Gaga. And they're pink. They were on my story last week. They're pink with, like, some say Chromatica, her new album, and some have a heart on them with green icing.
Okay, you know what we need to do then is Tiny Apples Oreos.
Exactly.
That'd be cool. Red cookie, black icing, and 1 to 2 drops of LSD. That's a Tiny Apples Oreo, baby.
I'll drop those with you. And yeah, my friend Rebecca and partner is on the stream here, and she said, "Oh my God, we just talked about this because we've been sending photos of us seeing Oreos wherever we go, and they have gluten-free Oreos now in the store." And I don't
have
know.
The gluten, guys. Come on, just have the gluten.
If you're
eating an Oreo, you can have the gluten. Just do it.
Exactly. Someone asked, "What's your favorite cereal?" I don't eat cereal, but
easy Frosted Flakes, easy.
Really?
Obviously, there is no other answer, guys. Frosted.
What do you think mine is?
Flakes.
If you nail this, I'll Venmo you $4.
What your favorite cereal is?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Charms.
Yes.
Yeah. I know.
Because I'm a nutbag. Thank you.
You owe me $4, dude. Where's that Steve
Venmo
guy
you
that
$4.
wanted that guy's gonna be my strong arm? The Steve guy that wanted to kick the people out of my house where I grew up. Steve, we gotta get Lauren. She owes me $4. You got a week.
Where's my $2?
I'll break your fucking thumbs.
Oh my God, I know. Have you tried the Impossible Burger?
Yes.
What do you think? Impossible Burger or Beyond Meat Burger?
I don't really, it's the Impossible Burger, both of those things weird me out. It's like almost weirder to me than just eating meat because it feels very manufactured. I'm just like, what am I eating? And so I think they taste good and taste like the real thing, but I've never like finished one of those. I don't, that's not where where I gravitate towards when it comes to like vegan meats. I guess like what is it called, jackfruit tacos, or like the closest thing like to the fake meat thing is like jackfruit, but I'm not big on the fake meat thing. It's too weird for me.
I totally feel you. I'll every now and then like some fake chicken tenders, but like
those are good.
I'll eat like
tofu.
Morningstar Farms. Actually, their corn dogs are amazing. And even though I do eat meat, I actually eat mostly vegetarian. So I feel you. I mean, that's just the way my body type works. Ooh, someone flicked us off 100 times.
What does that mean?
Did you see that in the comment?
No, I can't see the comments right now. What does that mean?
Oh, it's someone just went like this with emojis, like a bunch of them. Cool.
Nice. Cool.
Someone asked, hold on, there's a bunch of stuff in here.
We want haters.
These are
we
really
need
good.
more haters. Can we I need more people to hate me.
This one's great from Bianca Lopez. What's the biggest technical skill you feel has helped improve your filmmaking?
I don't know that I have any technical skills. That's why I guess the technical skill to hire good people that know what the fuck they're doing. I'm so bad with technical stuff. I wish I was better. I don't really have any technical skills, honestly. I mean, I guess maybe just working my computer. I'm proud that I'm able to do that with some level of intelligence. But yeah, I'm not really a technical artist.
No, you're like street smart. Like you feel the vibe, you feel the room, you feel I don't know if that's street smart, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I'm not like smart. I'm just like, I know people who are.
You're a fucking idiot. No, I'm just kidding.
Basically.
I'm not book smart either. It's just like we are natural like connectors and just like feel the vibe of people and know that we want them in our life.
I make good eye contact, okay? What else can I say?
Let me see. If you were to meet me for the first time, what would the eye contact be like? Go.
We're both blinking, so I think was it a staring contest? Or just us meeting for the first time? Hi, I'm Julie. Nice to meet you. I like almonds and tradition.
So true. Someone asked, do you have a favorite football team?
The New York Giants.
Do you miss Austin, Texas? How does someone know if you were there? What is this about?
Do I miss Austin, Texas? Do I miss it? No, I don't miss it. I like Austin, Texas, and I've had great times there. But I can't say that I miss it. I'd like to go back.
I would too. My friend's buying a house there right now. I'm like, coming over. We need to put our money into Texas right now, y'all.
Yeah.
And I will say this. There's an incredible organization that a bunch of us on Clubhouse have been donating to. It's Minnie's Food Pantry, like Minnie Mouse, minniesfoodpantry.org. And they are creating meal kits for people who don't have any food right now due to what is happening in Texas. And I know that some of your family has been there. And how are they doing?
They're good. They're fine, luckily.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It's so nuts. Let me look. There's a couple. What has making short films taught you about yourself?
Oh, wow.
That's a good question.
Really good question. Oh my God. It's a great question, isn't it?
Laughing.
It's a great question.
It's a great question.
Has taught me about myself that I can always do better. Yeah.
In what way? What do you mean?
That everything I make, I can be better than the thing I made before it.
But you don't like beat yourself up. Like when you're done.
Yeah, I do. I hate myself.
You do?
Yeah.
No. Stop.
I'm an artist. What do you mean? I hate it. Every time I just watched the thing I made and I hate it. I hate it. I think it's the worst thing. I don't know why anyone would ever want me to make anything ever again, to be completely honest. But hopefully, I'll feel different tomorrow.
Well, I'm glad that I was the second person to see your new film.
Second and last.
Siskel and Aparicio right here. It was great. Let's see if we have anyone. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, someone's asking about the organization for Texas. It is Minis, MINNIES. I'll write it. Minisfoodpantry.org. And then I'm going to, we have a few more questions before I know Julie has to go. And thank you all for being here on Quarantine But Cute and having my friend here to talk about her new film. God, I need an assistant. Someone type this for me.
I'll type it for you.
Minisfoodpantry.org. Got it.
Oh, I'm on the live?
Okay, here we go. What directors inspire you most? Who would you model your career after?
Some of my favorite directors right now off the top of my head. Paul Thomas Anderson. Gaspar Noé. Martin Scorsese. Those are my top 3 right now today. Tarantino, obviously.
Yeah.
And
he's my favorite.
Oh, Ari Aster.
Okay.
Who would I model my career off of? I don't know. I think Chris Nolan had a pretty cool career. I'm not going to comment on his films, but I like that he like started off with like making small indies and now he's like directing Batman. Like I would love to direct a Batman film. So like just sort of on paper in terms of a career trajectory, starting on small films and working my way up to where someone wants to give me hundreds of millions of dollars to direct a Batgirl film would be really, really cool. But
in like 2 years, you're doing DC and Marvel. I would
2 years? Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
That's too much pressure.
I know, right? How do you, that's a great segue too. Like, how do you relax and do you relax? So do you relax and how do you relax?
Oh my God, do I relax? I'm pretty high strung, guys. I relax. Yeah, I take photographs. Me and Aaron, we got a new hobby, and this is a thing we do. We go out and we take photographs on film, and it's like we hold ourselves to it, where it's like we got to make sure at least once a week we go out and we take photos and don't talk about or worry about or think about our business. And so that's really a nice thing because there's no sort of stakes. It's like art for the sake of making art. And it's really, honestly, that's been like a saving grace for me recently. I love taking photos. So that's something I do to relax. Also working out is really, I work out every morning and that's like,
what do you do? You do your 10,000 push-ups and what else?
As close to 10,000 push-ups as possible. And I go on the bike for like 45 minutes.
Ooh, like a Peloton or something?
Like, yeah, just a recumbent bike, but, not Peloton. I'm not bougie or cool enough for a Peloton, but I do have a bike that I go on and I got my own little program where I do intervals, sprinting, and you know, I talk to myself and I push myself and I call myself out on my weak ass excuses, and it's really quite fun.
Oh my God. Yeah. Do you scream at yourself?
Yeah.
Are you like, do better, bitch? Like,
yeah, because see, this is the thing is I wear one of those Apple Watches and like I get it. So I know what my heart rate is, and so sometimes my mind is like, oh, this is so tired, but I can look at my heart rate and I'm like, you're full of fucking shit because the heart rate doesn't lie. Like your heart rate is not in a zone that we need to be worried about yet. So like you being tired is like not a good enough excuse for me to stop doing this. Like these are the conversations. Like that's me and myself. So
hell yeah. Okay, let me ask you this. Yeah. You really have done a lot of health changes in the last couple of years. What was like the thing where you're just like, I'm not going to eat bullshit anymore and I'm going to get it together? Because you have been so disciplined for over the last year, and I'm blown away by that. Like, it's so inspiring.
I just wanted to feel good. That's all. I think that was the main thing, was like, I'm tired of not feeling good. So I'm just gonna, it wasn't with some goal or like, you know, that's, I think where it's easy to run into issues when it comes to health and fitness, is like having some number that you want to hit or something. It's just like, I think if for anything really, if you do it, anything you do in life with the intention of wanting to feel good and trusting that the rest will fall into place, like that's sort of how I try to do most things. But, you know, obviously it's challenging to do that. But that is, I think, the easiest way to do things that benefit you, is just to focus on doing what feels good and right.
Totally. And I think what I respect about you too is like, I've found myself when I share something like a goal or whatever with the world before I've accomplished the goal, if I don't hit it, then I feel totally accountable in a really shitty way.
Yeah.
So I like to
you're a loser.
Yeah, I like to like keep this. I'm a total loser. I like to keep the secrets or keep the project under wraps until I'm ready to share it with the world because I don't need any extra pressure. And I think it's a good practice, in my opinion, to keep it under wraps until it's time, whatever it is. Because if you're like, I'm going to do this workout every day and I'm going to show you on social media every day. Well, what about the days you don't feel like doing it? Like you're just human and you got to give yourself a break.
Yeah, I mean, I do it if share it on social media if you want. But yeah, for me, it's just like you do it. There's no. I'm just doing this because it feels good. I'll scratch my back sometimes because that feels good. So it's just like I don't know. I do it feels good in a real way. Because eating Oreos feels good too, but then it feels shitty like 5 minutes after you finish it. So like long lasting feel goodness is the ticket.
Well, the Lady Gaga Oreos definitely taste like birthday cake. And after you eat 2, you're kind of like, ugh. So that's what I always have to remember too, is like, how am I going to feel after? Like instant gratification is great no matter what you're doing, right? In the moment. And then you're like, wah, wah, wah. And it's just like not worth it. Let me ask you this. What shows are you watching right now? Do you even have time? Like, what are your shows?
No, I haven't been watching anything on TV.
Do you watch tons of TV though and movie before you shoot something, or are you just like hyper focused?
No, we do. We usually will work a day and then like we'll have we'll watch a movie at night as like a way to like come down off the work we've done that day and then also to like fill the tank and just get inspired. A movie that we've watched recently that we love that's been inspiring what we're working on now is Roman Polanski's Repulsion. So that's a film that we've watched. That's probably the most recent movie that I've watched, and it's God bless you, and it's really good if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm like, now that you've asked me, Julie. Oh, someone says, what are your two? This is good. What are your 2 favorite films pre-2000?
It's like that's such a. It's hard. It's like that changes. I feel like that changes always. But I would say right now, Requiem for a Dream and The Passion of the Joan of Arc.
Wow, mine's totally different. Mine is Hackers and High Fidelity.
Nice. I love it. That's just off the top
kind of like they're like borderline indie major films.
Yeah.
And I always just kind of love it. Also, 4 Rooms. There's
4 Rooms is great. We were just talking about 4 Rooms. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I haven't watched that ever. I should check that out again.
It's so good. Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino, and 2 other directors. Each one, if anyone doesn't know, Tim Roth is in it.
Yeah. He's the thread throughout all the stories. Yeah.
Oh, that movie. If y'all have not seen 4 Rooms, good luck finding it. You're probably going to have to buy it for sure. It's super good. Madonna's in it. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
So, okay. And then favorite movies after 2000s.
Portrait of a Lady on Fire and Enter the Void.
Nice. All right. So we're about to wrap it up. Thank you all for being here. I want to ask Julie, what is in the works? Because you've just put, Harmony and Gold in the can. It's awesome. I got to preview it tonight. I have 5 minutes left.
Finish that shit. The end credits are a trip.
Yeah. As soon as this is over, I'm going to go watch it. What is going on for Julie Pacino and Tiny Apples this year?
I'm going to never make another movie again because I'm bad at it. So I'm not working on anything. Someone give me something to work on.
Someone asked if you ever considered acting.
Yes.
And?
No.
Cool. Thank you so much for being here, Julie.
Great to see you, Lauren.
Love you.
Love you.
Love the film. Thank you
Thank
to
you.
everybody watching. And I'll catch you soon. And I hope you get those French toast Girl Scout cookies with a side of broccoli.
They're on the board, baby. We're on it. Tiny apples. Mwah. Bye.
Love y'all. Have a great night.